The Jesuits are the military arm of the Vatican. You got the white pope, you got the black pope. The Jesuits are responsible for the education system that was set up with all of its little tricks and mind control and uh, training your children's minds to authority, to bend them to authority and fear the authority, etc. and so forth. And today they still do. You have to realize St. George University, places like that, that's run by the Jesuits. And the Jesuits are on the top of the secret military branch of all countries. CIA, Mossad, ISS, all come under the Jesuits. The Jesuits is the main boss. Even MI5, MI6 from England, they all come under the Jesuits, you know? So even though they're different countries, they all play together. Behind the scenes, they play together. Sometimes they do things separately, but they all come under a certain person. And the Jesuits is the ones with the power. However, and the money. However, there's a big fight, and they call that the P2 Lodge, which is the Illuminati Lodge, controls the Vatican and the Jesuits, and there's a big fight between them, and especially in the U.S., which is the Bush family, and there's a big fight all over in the Rothschilds. Okay, so there's a big war behind the scenes, and the main thing, it's all based on financial. Everything is about finance, the economies, the change of the economies, the fact that they have destroyed the economies of all these countries, but they don't want to relinquish power. They've lost power. They have no money in the banks. All their banks are bankrupt, but they want to start wars so that they can get into the banks of all the countries again and rob everybody and start all over again, or continue to maintain their power. But the East has banded together, and they're coming out with the new, the new bankroll, the new financial system is going to be based on gold. And right now, it looks like the U.S. with the Illuminati is being phased out because they don't want to go to gold. They wanted to stay on oil and print money that was worthless, and then force people to take their money. Well, that's run out. People don't want their money anymore. The U.S. dollar is going down to shit. It's actually the reserve dollar. And what's going to take over in the U.S. is going to be a new dollar, and it's going to be from the Treasury. Okay? And that's what all the manipulating and the chess games and the wars are all about. Russia and Iraq together are the two largest oil-producing countries in the world. And they've been looking for war in Ukraine with Russia, right? And they've been attacking Iraq, who is now independent, is going to take over their own oil fields, which is going to make them filthy rich. So they come out with these new terrorists that are taking over there. Well, meanwhile, the guy that was in charge over there told the soldiers not to fight, and they threw their weapons down and they ran. So they can rob and steal. It's all about the finance, nothing else. It ain't about religion, it's about the money. Because the money is going to control everything. So let's wait and see. But right now they're falling apart. Behind the scenes, a lot of people are getting killed. People are getting put in jail, but they don't publish it. So, you have to wait and see.